Hello Libra, here's your weekly horoscope for January 24 to 30th. Well, I'm a bit concerned about finances for you this week. We've got a bunch of squares going on in the sky right now between Taurus planets and Aquarius. I mentioned last week this Mars-Uranus conjunction was going to perhaps indicate some upheavals, and it is continuing this week. It also is picking up some more challenging squares with the Sun and Saturn is squaring Uranus. And while that probably means nothing to you if you're not an astrologer, but I will say this, it means a fair bit of stress. And where it may be hitting you is mixing friends, lovers, and money. So yes, there's some financial issues perhaps cropping up this week. It could be that something will need to be replaced, break down, or be repaired, and this is even before Mercury retrograde. Or it could be that due to the challenges of the pandemic and the economy and your work, it could be that income is reduced, money that you expected did not arrive, or it just could be that there's just a lot of work and not enough money coming in. So, whatever the issue is for you, being as it's in a square aspect to your fifth house of lovers and children, it could be that a lover, a spouse, or your children are the ones costing you money. Either that, or you could get into disagreement over joint finances with your spouse. So, whatever's going on in your financial world, it is best to keep a calm head and try not to get into disagreements with people. You hate confrontations, but you do need to talk things out. And this week is a very good week for it as Mercury is slowing down in the sign of Aquarius. It will be making some positive aspects to many Librans. So this is a good week to take a good look at your finances, discuss things with spouse and family if needed, and take a look at what you can do to improve your financial picture. Unfortunately, sometimes with this aspect as well, it could be a matter of having to sell something or cash in on an investment or something just to get on with day-to-day needs. Now, aside from all that, there is a Venus conjunction in Capricorn and Pluto also from Wednesday on. And for Libra, that may bring some trouble in relationships. Venus and Pluto, when they get together, sometimes a little bit dicey. There's an interesting mythology around Pluto and his love life you should look up sometime. But aside from that, it seems that Venus, your ruling planet, is not that friendly to Pluto or the sign of Capricorn because they're kind of dark and heavy influences, and Venus isn't usually that dark. It likes to have fun, and that's why Libras and Tauruses can be so charming and fun because they're ruled by Venus. They like to laugh and they like to play. But there's not a lot of that going on lately, and that can get you down. Libra doesn't like a lot of problems or trouble. They like to have things all happy-go-lucky, and unfortunately that's just not the way of the world. So mentally and emotionally, you may be feeling a bit down this week. I've said this for all signs. This is a very, very troubling year. And if we are suffering, anyone is hurting or suffering mentally, emotionally, don't hesitate to reach out to the helps that are available. Everybody would like to believe that everything is all so wonderful, but it's not lately. And being realistic is a good thing. Libra, sometimes you like to just pretend things aren't the way they are because you are very happy-go-lucky, but you might have to get a bit serious this week and put your attention to things that are necessary. Now, aside from all that, Aquarius is a great sign for Libra, and usually these planets in Aquarius are going to be very positive for you. It's just unfortunately with their very negative aspects this week, maybe things aren't so pleasant. But with the softer aspects we have going on, there is opportunity for you to also heal some relationships. Chiron and Aries is still in the house of relationships for you, business and personal partnerships, and being that Chiron is softly aspecting this week the planets that it's doing, it could be that things may not be as negative as they may first appear at the beginning of the week. It could be as the week goes on, you might have a heavy workload, there might be some stress and argument with loved ones or whatever, but by the end of the week, things probably get resolved. Even though the Venus-Pluto conjunction is there, it could be that you're talking and establishing new foundations and boundaries so that all parties will find greater balance, which is something you always love. So have a great week ahead, Libra. I hope you make it a good one.